Yay! We made it! Good morning, Roots Tech 2025. Hello! How's everybody feeling today? Look at how cool this stage is. I can see everybody, and I feel like we're all really close. Look at this, all these front row seats. Welcome to the Family Search Global and Tech Forum. I'm Kirby Hayborn, and I'm always so excited to be here and discover new things with you. This forum is all about breaking barriers, whether they're technological, cultural, or geographic. We all know family history deals with the past, but it's also about how we connect today and how we build for the future. Today, we're gonna hear about the latest tech advancements shaping family history, as well as how Family Search is working to strengthen connections across different cultures and communities. We have an incredible lineup for you today. Why don't you please help me welcome from Family Search, Brett Weeks, Valerie Villalobos, Brian Ostad, Ryan Parker, Michelle Barber, Craig Miller, Andy Gold, and our moderator, Sarah Hammond.
Awesome. Thank you, Kirby. We at Family Search are just thrilled to be back here at the Family Search Global Tech Forum, sharing the latest innovations and making discovering, gathering, and connecting with your family easier and more meaningful than ever. We'll take a behind-the-scenes look at some of the familiar experiences on Family Search that you know and love, share the latest updates, and unveil some of our newest tools that will truly transform the way that you explore your family's past, present, and future. And we want to hear from you, so be sure to submit your questions via Mentimeter by scanning this QR code on your phone. So be sure to send those in, all your hardest, gnarliest questions, and we'll be sure to answer those at the end. And we'll have the QR code if you think of any as we go along. So with that, to kick things off, I'll turn the time over to Brett Weeks to introduce the Global Tech Forum.
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, everyone. It's wonderful to be with you this morning. I am thrilled to have the opportunity to welcome you to this year's Family Search Global Tech Forum. Over the next 60 minutes, and throughout all this conference, you will listen to and learn from some amazing technologists from all over the world. I'm excited for you to hear from our forum panelists here this morning. These are amazing specialists, my privilege to work with, each here to teach us a little bit more about the innovations happening at Family Search. But we here in Salt Lake today, we only represent a small portion of the reach Family Search has across the world. This morning, I want to welcome Family Search team members from Africa, Argentina, Mexico, Mozambique, the Philippines, Portugal, Philippines, Thailand, Tennessee, and many other locations. Family Search is a global organization with global workforce and reach. Our team members in these many time zones are working every day to build localized experiences that will help all people discover the family, discover new friends, and experience the joy of connection that is for all people. And when we say all, we mean all. The wonder of richness and family connection, which transcends time, present circumstances, and even location, truly has a remarkable effect upon us. The American actor and conductor, David Ogden Stiers, once insightfully noted, family means no one gets left behind or forgotten. Well, today I'm excited to announce that our mutual discovery experience here at Roots Tech will include for the first time live transcription broadcast of the Family Search Forum in 11 other languages. 11, I love that. It's amazing what technology can do for us. Yes, and our team. I recently had this experience of feeling that sense of belonging for myself when I received a hint from Family Search, which for me was a little bit like a golden nugget. And it opened the door, an opportunity for me to discover something about my family I did not know. And it happened because of some advancements with AI technology in our world here at Family Search. It was remarkable. Well, since our last conference, there have been many significant advancements in technology provided here at Family Search. And we thank you for the tremendous support and contributions that you have made as we've worked to share these innovations and advancements with you. Some of the examples of this innovation I want to share this morning. One, a unique experience in finding Jokbo in South Korea for clan genealogies. The ability to add names to trees in Mongolia. Digital records being created from oral genealogies in Africa, and the automated of tree building in Latin America. These are amazing. I am so excited about them. This last year, we also launched our Labs platform where experiments are available for you to test and to participate with. Yes, we love Labs. The Labs option has received enthusiastic support and acceptance, and we have gleaned many important insights from you as you've contributed. These insights have helped us improve our products. Your voice is heard, and we thank you today for your contributions that have helped shape the journey of discovery and connection for us all. For me, the opportunity to participate in a small way here to help you and others feel the joy of connection is a wonder. For these and so many other reasons, I say this morning, it is a great day to be at Family Search. Now, let's give a round of applause for the panelists and open the curtain a little bit on some of the amazing things we have happening at Family Search.
Hi, my name is Valerie Villalobos, and I am a user experience designer here at Family Search. Okay, picture this. You've been working on your family tree, adding names, stories, and photos, like childhood pictures of your parents, voice recordings of your great-grandparents, and postcards from your aunt's travels. You've pieced it all together, feeling pretty proud of everything you've found. Then, one day you make an incredible discovery, the final missing piece of the puzzle. A ship manifest confirming that your grandfather really did come from Italy by ship to start a new life. With this document, everything falls into place. Now you're ready. You have to show your sister. She's just as excited as you are. She wants to see everything, the ship manifest, those letters you found from your grandma, even that hilarious yearbook photo of your dad. And now, with family group trees, sharing all this living information with other family members is easier than ever. So how does it work? It's simple. You can invite siblings, parents, or grandparents to join your family group trees. Once they join, they'll have full access to everything in your living tree. All the names, photos, and stories you've added about your living family. They'll be able to explore the documents, memories, and discoveries you have already collected, and even contribute their own. For example, your sister could upload a picture of grandma from her wedding, or share a voice recording of your great-aunt telling a family story. Now, instead of each of you keeping pieces of your family's history together in different places, everyone has access to the same treasured memories. The best part? It's a true team effort. If someone has an update, like adding a missing detail or correcting a date, everyone in the group benefits from it instantly. No duplicated work, no missing pieces. Just one shared space where your family can put together the pieces of your story, building your living history all together. Family group trees make it easier than ever to connect, collaborate, and preserve your family story, all in one place. So why keep all these amazing discoveries to yourself? invite your family, and start building your family tree all together. Thank you.
What if the most powerful inheritance we leave behind isn't wealth or possessions, but stories? The stories we share connect generations. They remind us who we are, where we come from, and what truly matters. Think about it. How many of us remember sitting at a grandparent's feet, listening to their stories? Those moments weren't just entertainment, they were connection. And in a world moving faster each day, we need that connection more than ever. A family vacation is more than just a trip. It's a collection of moments that become part of your story. The long car rides filled with laughter and off-key singing, the excitement of discovering new places, the inside jokes that last for years. What remains isn't just photos, it's the shared experiences, the bonds strengthened, and the stories that will be told for generations. Or a father who records his struggles, his triumphs. Years later, his child listens, hearing his voice again, feeling his presence. It's more than words. It's a lasting connection. Then there's the child flipping through the chapbook album, finding every picture of herself and pointing, "Who's that, Grandpa?" And as Grandpa tells the stories, the pictures come to life, not just images, but a shared story, love, and belonging. But moments like these are fading. We're glued to screens, drowning in social media, while the real conversations, the dinner table stories, the porch talks silently slip away. That's why we built Together by Family Search, to help families reclaim their stories. Built on family groups, it is a private, ad-free space to connect, share, and save what matters most. And thanks to Family Search, these stories won't just be saved for today, they'll live on for generations. And getting started couldn't be easier. Simply sign in with your free Family Search account, and together we'll automatically pull in any family group that you've already created. If you're new, you can create a family group in just a few taps. Give it a name, send out invitations, and start building your shared story. But creating a family group is just the beginning. The real magic happens when you start sharing. Once your family group is created, you can connect by sharing each other's stories. As each story builds upon the next, you'll uncover the larger family story, and in doing so, you'll discover yourself. One of the best ways to start is by reliving special moments together. Let's capture a family vacation. On the Stories tab, under the section labeled My Family Stories, is an activity card called Family Vacations. This activity will guide you through capturing not just the details of a favorite family vacation, but the memories and stories that make it unforgettable. Once you've captured your memory, share it with the family. Your family will receive a notification about the story, and it will appear on the Together family feed for everyone in the family group to see. They can relive the memories, but more than that, you can invite them to join in by sharing their own favorite family vacation stories. And just like that, the cycle continues, one story leading to another. Another one of these activities is My Heroes. Just like capturing a cherished vacation, My Heroes walks you through sharing and saving the stories of the people who have shaped your life, whether it's a parent, grandparent, mentor, or friend. This activity helps you reflect on the impact and record your memories. And just like the family vacation activity, this story can be shared with everyone in your family group. I've covered just two of many more activities to help you capture your story in Together. Together offers many more activities to help you capture and share the stories that deepen your connection with the people who matter most. Now, we're excited to share that Together is no longer just an experiment. It's here to stay. Together has moved from Family Search Labs and is now available on FamilySearch.org or as a free download from the Apple App Store and Google Play Store. I invite you to download it today and start connecting with your family by sharing your memories. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Ryan Parker, the product manager of the tree products at Family Search, and I'm thrilled to be here at RootsTech to introduce to you the latest advancements we've made to protect the good information in your tree. Have you ever logged into Family Search and found a change to your ancestors' details, like a birth date shifted, without a clear reason? It's a familiar moment for many of us, right? As you know, Family Search hosts the world's largest freely available family tree, with 1.6 billion ancestors. It's a gift we build together as a global community of patrons. By contributing to, correcting, and improving the Family Search family tree, we help each other find ancestors and connect with our heritage, a shared effort that benefits us all. But with so many hands at work, things can get tricky. That's why this year, we're so excited to introduce Tree Integrity, new tools to support our collaboration, protect the good research you've done, and make it easier for us to improve the tree together. Our open edit model is a strength. Just look at what we've built as a community, but real challenges come with it. Good research gets overwritten, incorrect merges create confusion, and edit histories can be hard to decipher. We've all felt that frustration when a well-sourced detail gets changed or a merge goes sideways. It's part of working together on such a massive scale. But here's the good news. Tree Integrity is here to guide us. These new features tackle those issues head on so we can keep building this incredible tree with confidence and care side by side. First up is Data Quality Score. This tool labels vital info like birth, death, and marriage dates as high, medium, or low based on the sources attached and how consistent the data is. Think of it as your friendly guide for the tree. A high score tells you that the detail is solid, backed by records, giving us confidence to build on it. A low score, that's where we can help strengthen the tree. Let's peek at Martha, one of our ancestors in the tree. She's got an impressive 19 sources attached. Impressive. But here's the twist. 3 of them don't quite match up with what's in the tree. One source has a different name, and another lists a birth date that's off, and a third points to a birthplace that's way out of line. Maybe some of these details in the tree need fixing, or perhaps those 3 sources belong to a different Martha entirely. Either way, Data Quality Score steps in to help. It also gently warns patrons before they change well-sourced data. So your hard work stays safe, and we can all focus on making the tree even better, step by step. Next, we have Guided Merge. This helps us combine duplicate ancestors by pointing out mismatches before we hit save. Merging is a powerful way to unify our tree, but incorrect merges can tangle things up, and they're tough to undo. We've heard that frustration loud and clear. Guided Merge flags differences in names, dates, places, occupations, and even census records. It'll even show how big those gaps are, like if birthplaces are miles apart. It's a helping hand to merge wisely, so we're sure those 2 people are really the same. With this, we can keep our shared tree clear and connected, avoiding mix-ups and saving time, leaving us more room to celebrate the connections we're making together. Finally, we've enhanced the person change log, every edit to our ancestors' details. Before, it was tough to track what changed, like seeing name change without knowing how or when. This could feel like a puzzle. Now, it's a clearer window into our teamwork. You can see updates to dates, relationships, or merges, including how they affect relatives. For names and lifespans, it shows exactly when and how they've changed over time. No more digging for details. This helps us follow our progress as a community, spot mistakes kindly, and keep the tree growing strong. It's about understanding our shared journey. Every edit tells a story, and now it's easier to see how we're shaping that story together. Data quality score is live now in English, with more languages coming, and you can try guided merge and the clear change log in labs. Please share your feedback. We'll keep improving with your help. To learn more about tree integrity, join us on Saturday, 3 p.m. for our tree integrity session with all the details. Thank you.
Hi there, I'm Michelle Barber. I'm a user experience designer at Family Search. My team and I get to design the experiences that you use to connect with your ancestors and your family every day. Today I'm excited to be back at this forum and give an update on one of my favorite tools at Family Search. Last year I had a blast introducing full text search at this forum. Full text search is a new era in search technology. It's using the power of AI to transcribe records so they can be easily found. And I know some of you in here have already had a good chance with that. It's been described by our users as a game changer in uncovering documents they never knew existed. Some of you may remember the sneak peek I shared last year. It's a deed from Massachusetts that, while it's really beautiful, it is very hard to read, and we'd have a hard time gaining any insights from it. But narrowing in on just one record on this image, we can see it's a treasure trove of information just waiting to be discovered, but it's going to take a while to read it. And here's the AI transcription that I shared. While it's not perfect, it seemed like magic last year. Am I right? And a year later, I'm here to tell you the magic just keeps getting better. The power of full text search is the content, the people and the stories that we find within our searches. Last year, I was so excited to say we launched with 100 million images available to search by keyword, and instantly we heard from our users who were making connections with their ancestors like never before. Samantha is a user who hopped right in after we launched. And this is some of the feedback she shared with us. I just broke through an over 20-year-long brick wall using the new full text search. Needless to say, I think it's awesome. Thanks for sharing, Samantha. Another user shared, I found a new branch of family in Guadalajara. This ancestor was not in my scope, and now I have a new line for investigation. And just last week, we had this review from a user. Life-changing search function. I've now broken down several brick walls in my tree. I've solved mysteries that have baffled family historians for hundreds of years. We love hearing that. Full text search has a unique ability to help us discover ancestors like never before, including underrepresented populations. And in addition to testimonials like those that I just shared, one of the main pieces of feedback we hear from our users is that you want more records in more places to search. Is that correct? Well, when we launched last year, we had records to full text search in 3 countries. Now, we have full text search available in 29 countries. In the past year, we've gone from that 100 million images number I shared with you to 1.2 billion images. When you factor that images often contain multiple records with several people in each record, that's around 10 billion names just waiting to be discovered right on full text search. You asked for more content and we delivered. And we're gonna keep delivering more and more. And the really awesome part is it's not just the amount of images we've made available, it's the additional types of records that you can now search. In the US, for example, last year we saw amazing breakthroughs in the US land and probate collection. But now you can search death, marriage, military service records, voting records, family Bible records, Revolutionary War records, court case files, naturalization records, and that's just to name a few. We realize we have something truly special with full text search, and we have loved having it on Family Search Labs. It's allowed us to be innovative, add new features, and fine-tune this technology, all while ensuring that you have access to it as we're learning so much about this game-changing tool. And the best part is you get to share your personal feedback with us. Thank you to the thousands of users who have been part of this process. You'll notice the main page, we've added multiple searching options and advanced searching tips. You can now search within a specific collection and browse our thousands of collections and find exactly what may interest you. We've improved how you filter, so you can search by year, place, record type, and really narrow down the scope so that you can find records that really do matter to you. Another really cool thing we've added is an auto summary. So we used AI to help us pull out key people, plates, dates, relationships, so you can easily identify if this record is what you're interested in. And we've made it even easier to attach these sources to people in Family Search's family tree. So you can share these discoveries with your family and keep the momentum going, and you can connect to even more of your ancestors. And right now, we're working on the ability to edit records, but the AI may edit errors that the AI made within the transcript. Because let's be honest, while we're so glad that this technology helped us find and connect with this record of our ancestor, we just really, really want to make sure our grandmother's name is spelled correctly, right? As you can see, it's an exciting time for discovering families at Family Search. No matter where you're researching, keep coming back to Family Search full text search, because more content is being added, more features are being added, and because, just like I said, the magic just keeps getting better. Thank you.
Thank you, Michelle. My name's Craig Miller, and welcome to Roots Tech. Have you ever felt like you've hit a brick wall in trying to do your family history research? This is how I felt many times. For instance, I was searching for an answer on Family Search. I looked in the blog articles, then I looked in the on-demand library, then in Roots Tech, and then I went to the Family Search Research Wiki. I went to the Learning Center, and then to the Help Center, and then I went to the fridge to search for a snack because I gave up. Okay. Or have you ever needed a hand in getting something done? Well, help has arrived with our AI help chatbot. So what is an AI help chatbot good for? Instead of 5 different searches, it's like having a friend that I can ask a question and it will automatically do the research for me. It does the heavy lifting for me. It amazingly gives me the answers that I wish that I had asked. Unlike a classic search engine, our chatbot remembers your previous questions, and then you can follow up with another question and it retains the context. So it will remember what you were talking about. The chatbot simulates a natural conversation with you. So if you ask, I want to learn more about my family from Dumbarton, Scotland, what records can I look at? It responds with a list of records that I could start with. Next, you could ask a follow-up question like, well, are there records like that cover the year 1850 in that area? And the system will know that you're still talking about Dumbarton, and it will give you the records from 1850 that you can use for your, or that it can suggest to you. You can choose from some suggested topics, or you can type a question to begin. So let's ask, how do I get started with my family search? It provides a nice, succinct answer summarized from our internal articles. It also provides a list of sources and links from the documents of where you can find additional information. So I can ask, well, how do I add more people to my family tree? It invites me to click the More Info link, And when I do, the chatbot now shows me a little interactive demo on how to add a name to my tree. I can click through it and see exactly what to do. I can even escalate to a live representative in our support system for more help. But what if I speak Italian and the support person speaks English? No problem. The system automatically translates customer messages into the agent's language and vice versa. This enables seamless interaction between customers and agents who don't speak the same language. So what does the future hold for our chatbot? Well, we'll be expanding the knowledge base with even more resources, deeper integration to help our users take action directly from Family Search. Automation to let the assistant handle routine tasks for you. Live support escalation to connect to a real support agent when necessary. So this is where you'll find it, at Family Search Labs. Please scan the QR code, and thanks so much for your support, and we look forward to your feedback on Family Search Labs.
It's a great day to be at Roots Tech. Can we just pause for a minute and give a round of applause for my colleagues here? I just want to express how wonderful it is to work with them and how hard they work behind the scenes to bring you great technologies every day. It's an honor to be here among passionate individuals who share a deep love for discovering the past. For many of you, genealogy is more than just a hobby. It's a calling. I'm Andy Gold, the Match AI Portfolio Director. At Match AI, our team builds advanced AI-driven technologies to gather, process, and structure records from around the world, making it easier and more efficient for you to build your family tree. As we all know, searching for records, sifting through endless data, and piecing together fragmented histories can be overwhelming. We've all felt the frustration of hitting dead ends, knowing an ancestor is out there somewhere, but lacking the time or resources to find them. This is where AI can help. Throughout today's presentations, we've seen how AI can uncover hidden records buried in vast digital archives, improve tree accuracy by identifying errors and missing connections, and reconstruct forgotten family stories from fragmented data. These tools are revolutionizing genealogy. And at the same time, we're working behind the scenes to unify these services, making Family Search more intuitive for everyone, whether you're a beginner or a seasoned expert. That's an important point. We want this to be for all, no matter what your competency level is. I want to share a true story about one of our engineers named Seth. Seth was researching his second cousin, 4 times removed, Abigail L. Tompkins. Abigail remained a mystery. No birth date, no spouse, and only 4 loosely identified children. By the way, this photograph of Abigail is a composite of Seth and Abigail's other family members. You can't deny it. Seth's a good-looking guy. Seth and his team thought, what if AI could help us find information about Abigail beyond Family Search's existing records? So Seth built a prototype, an AI tool which searched for scattered details across the web and pieced them together. The results were remarkable. In the first experiment, Seth discovered Abigail's full name was actually Abigail Ruth Tompkins Sherwood. Even more astonishing, AI uncovered a previously unknown 5th child, John Nash Sherwood, a son whose brief life had been a bright light in Abigail's world. This experience was touching for Seth and his entire family. This discovery inspired our team to build the AI Research Assistant, which is now available in labs. This is fun. Our goal is that you feel like our jubilant scientists here when you utilize the AI Research Assistant. Yet we know from previous experiences that it will require additional time and feedback before it becomes a product. The wonderful thing is that if you live in the US or Canada, you can enable the tool in Labs and navigate to Family Search's landing page. 3 things to remember. Number 1, AI Research Assistant can help you extend your family tree by surfacing new ancestors. Click on any of the names to research them further. The power's in your hands to decide whether or not you would like to add them to your tree. Number 2, when you visit a person's page, a banner for the AI Research Assistant will appear along with a tutorial on how to use it. This tool streamlines research by scanning the web for relevant records and presenting new findings. You review the results and their references. You review their accuracy and decide what to add to your tree. Instead of hours of manual searching across the internet, AI helps surface key discoveries, allowing you to focus on understanding and connecting with your family history instead. Number 3, verify the information by comparing discovered details with what's already in your tree so you can decide what to add. For example, when Seth used this tool, it identified 13 new sources for Abigail Tompkins, confirmed all 5 of her children, found her spouse, Elmer Charles Sherwood, and identified missing birth and death details. Now, I know what you're wondering. How do I use it? It's simple. Turn it on in Family Search Labs. Let it scan the web for new details about your ancestors. Review the results and confirm what's accurate before adding it to your tree. It can make mistakes. It is AI, and it's young. The technology will only continue to improve over time. So check your sources, use your judgment, and give it time to recognize updates on the Family Search person page. I would encourage you to come back often, come back throughout the day, and check for updates. It's available today in Labs, in English, in the US and Canada. But this is just the beginning. AI Research Assistant is evolving. More languages and global search support will be included in the future. Now, hint, hint, little inside piece of knowledge here. Expect the AI Research Assistant to evolve further by incorporating other useful AI services in the future. And please provide feedback as we see it as a gift to help us improve. Also, tell your friends about it and expect to see similar innovations across the industry soon. Most importantly, thank you. Your passion for uncovering the past fuels our mission to create AI tools that connect all generations. Through these discoveries, we're reminded that love isn't bound by time. It lives on in the stories, in the memories, in the legacies we uncovered together. Happy family searching.
So thank you, everyone. We so appreciate you being here. A year ago, we rolled out Labs, and as an experiment in and of itself, to see if people would gravitate that. And we were looking for you to be able to help us help you in your family history research. And your response has been overwhelming. We so thank you. You know, I had to laugh at when Brian talked about the family vacations. Instantly, my memory of family vacations was going into the back of the station wagon, opening it up to get a snack, and finding a bologna sandwich floating in the top of the water. I should write that down sometime, but as you can see, AI is going to change the world. It's changing family history. It's changing the tools and how we use it to be able to go and help us do the heavy lifting. Some of the experiments on Family Search Labs will overlap a little bit, and that's okay. We're trying to determine which kind of technology works best and which kind of experiences you most need. And so we'll be continuing to experiment and expand and try and test. Some things fail, that's great learning, but we so appreciate your help, your feedback, as we've mentioned over and over again. It is fantastic to be able to work with you in doing the work that is so fun to do. So thank you so much. I think we have a bunch of questions. So Sarah,
Oh,
let's
do
see
we
what's
have
coming
questions? Buckle up, guys. We've got a whole flood of them. And I just want to emphasize what Craig was saying. Just in the past year that we've had labs up and running, I feel like it's safe to say that it has really revolutionized the way that our engineering teams work together, our support teams work together, our engagement teams work together. So thank you for all your valuable feedback that you're so willing to share with us. We cannot express our gratitude enough for that and for all of these great questions as well. So let's go ahead and dive in. The first one that we have is for Andy. So how do you see AI shaping the individual user experience for research, transcription, facial IDs, et cetera, over the next 10 years?
It's a great question. Well, first, I think that it changes the game to make it so that all people, regardless of their expertise or their understanding, who may not even understand what the word genealogist means, can participate. And I think that's huge for the industry. It also means that experts alike can now use tools that accelerate all their work. And so the work that they used to do can now expand much further and faster, and they can find information that can help the people that need it most. So overall, I think it's fantastic for our productivity. It's also fantastic for bringing everyone into the fold so that they can participate alongside of us. And you'll see times where you have an expert that has tremendous knowledge having conversations with amateurs and amateurs understanding what they're talking about. That's the gap I think that AI helps us fill. I'm excited about it.
Oh, definitely. I think there's something for everyone to help you, whether you're at the beginning of your journey or you're a seasoned veteran when it comes to family history. So thank you, Andy.
You're welcome.
Speaking of something for everyone, Brian, related to the Together app, how does the Together app make it easier for families to connect and to share their memories? And how does it help grow the tree overall?
Well, so in Together, there's lots of different activities for all types of the family. And every activity, as you finish the activity, it has an invite for you to share with your family group. Really, the magic to make the sharing work and family together, Family Search Together, is really the family groups that it's built on. Once you have your family groups all built, you do the activity and then you share, and then it has mechanisms where you'll be able to see those things and share those things with the other members of the family.
Oh, fabulous. And that kind of works off of full text search as well, where you start to bring in your family members.
Yeah.
So Valerie, can you also kind of help expand, can we invite our children to be part of the group? Who is the best person to invite to these family groups?
That's a great question. You can invite anyone in your family, like your children, your siblings, your parents, your grandparents, any of your relatives that want to enjoy those discoveries and want to share memories and want to share all those documents, so they don't have to build their own tree from scratch. They can just join your living tree. You don't need to have 3 separate trees. Now you're going to have one, and everyone's contributions will be seen by everyone.
I love that because it really ties in, everybody's talents that they have in Family Search. Not everybody is going to be a master researcher. Not everybody is going to be a master genealogist. Photographer, but yeah, your photography skills, your storytelling skills, those can all really be utilized in these family groups to share those living to living memories. That's awesome. All right, the next one that we have up on here is for you, Ryan. Can you share an example of a change or an improvement made to the merge processes based on some of the user input that we've gotten on labs?
Yeah, lots of good input that we've gotten and that we've learned from. So one of the things that we learned is that our patrons want guidance. They want to know if they should merge, and if not, what are the reasons we should look at and maybe verify before we do the merge. So what this merge assistance does is it tells you exactly what's different about the 2 people you're merging. So it'll let you know that a birth date is different. It'll let you know that a death place is different. It'll let you know that the relationships are different. Maybe you have a different name for a mother or a father. And what that does is it gives you confidence when you're merging to make the merge or to maybe pause and reconsider and go check the the sources again, look at for more research, and it gives confidence to people who are merging that they make the right merge.
I love that. I know for me, I get very nervous doing merges. So having a little buddy who can tell me if I'm on the right track or if maybe I need to go back and check my work is really helpful. And that's kind of what's cool about a lot of these tree integrity tools is they also serve as they serve a learning function so that we can, train people up to more confidently do their family history. Well, speaking of that, with the chatbot, Craig, that you were talking about, do the prompts that you enter in, do they need to be very specific about the question, or how broad can it be?
It's a great question. Obviously, the more information you put into an AI system, a chatbot, the better it's going to be able to respond. And so the more specific you can get, that's great. But it can also handle more vague questions also. And so depending on how much information you have, it depends on how good an answer it's going to get. But you can put in, like me, I ask it, how do I research in Dumbarton, Scotland? And it was able to go and give very, very specific answers to that rather vague question. So.
Well, and I think with AI technology too, the longer you use it, the smarter it gets. I remember with full text search last year, we talked about, it's still learning. This is a great place to start. And just in the past year with the expansion of full text search, it's gotten really, really smart, at least based on this time last year compared to now. So Michelle, one of the questions that we have related to full text search, how do you guys decide what the next record collection will be that we're ingesting?
Ooh, that's a very good question. And first, even before I answer that, I have to give a huge shout out to our engineering team behind this, because they have really taken this last year and added a lot of passion and creativity to finding the best kind of records to serve. And we've just learned from the AI. We set a lofty goal this year of how many images we'd have up there, and we blew that out of the water. There's even more than we expected because we had some people just so dedicated to getting more. So what's in the future? We're gonna go after areas that are underserved right now, that have less records that are available, and their records can be kind of tricky. They can be really hard to train the AI on, and that's where we're gonna focus so that we're serving people who don't currently have records to connect with their families on.
And I love the storytelling aspect of full text search as well. You mentioned like underrepresented populations that now we're able to put a lot more context to their story.
Absolutely.
Can you share a little bit more about how full text search records that you can pull in the information there is different from like something you just find in a census?
Ooh, really that question comes down to the type of content that we have. We've had, a census record, for example. We're fairly common, and here in the US we have them. But the type of content is different. When we look at land and probate records or military records, naturalization records are so fun to search because they have different pieces of historical data and stories that are included. There was a really fun story we heard from a user that they knew there had been something about a land transfer and a deal that was done, but they didn't know exactly what it was, but they knew it involved a piano. So they put that word piano in the keyword search with the people they were looking for, and they found this probate record, but it also included some children that had never been listed before, and some details about the great-great-grandmother that we just wouldn't have had in other records. So a lot of times it's the similar types of records, but it's a new way to search them and actually find them to make discoveries.
It's really comforting to know that our ancestors would butt heads with their siblings as often as we would, especially through like those court records.
The stories are very fun, let's just say that.
Very humanizing, for sure. Well, and speaking of those questions, Brian, I've got another one for you. Is it or will it be possible to directly attach stories in the Together app to a person's memory tab in the Family Search tree?
That is coming.
Good.
Yeah, it is coming. So right now, what it will do is when you do an activity in the Together app, you'll save those memories and it'll be in your memories gallery. So when you go to your gallery, you'll see those activities and those memories come up there. But coming soon, we will be able to add the functionality so you'll be able to attach those to people in the tree also.
That'll be so fun and such an easy way to share those living to living connections. And then for Valerie as well, kind of attached to this topic, how many people can you add to a family group, and how many family groups can I have?
You can have as many groups as you want, and you can invite as many as you want to.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so this is meant to be spread among your cousins, your siblings, your extended family. So invite away.
Oh, good. That's so nice that you can kind of cater to what family lines you want to focus on. We dare all of you to find the limit to how many you can invite. I'm sure your families aren't quite so big to do that. All right. Oh, here's a good one, is using AI assistant on labs free on Family Search. Andy, do you want to take this one?
100%.
100% free. Love
Simple answer. Free. And free is the best price.
Definitely, definitely. All right, excellent. Oh, and another one for you. Are you already working with AI to enhance images like old photos or pictures once we upload them to our Family Search family tree? Is that something on your guys' radar?
I think anything AI right now is really on the radar. So we're looking at all these solutions. Can't give you exact estimates of when you'll have tools like that, but I can assure you we are looking at them in the background. I think we're first looking at AI Research Assistant as a fantastic tool to utilize to help you cover the entire internet. The internet is a daunting place, so we're going to help you search it.
All right, I love that. I love it. All right, Brett, it looked like you had something to add too.
I just note with what Andy just said and some of the other comments, just the game-changing nature of AI, the ability to open up and engage so many other participants. All of that contribution increases names in the family tree. The ability to connect the living with those that have gone before is one of the key pieces of that. And I see AI continuing to do that, as Andy just pointed out, connecting those individuals. Where this goes over the next 10 years, we don't know. We don't know where the lid is. There's just so much capability that continues to flow through the technologies, but we are committed to helping everyone, regardless of where you are in the world, have the ability to connect with your family.
And that's really what it comes down to, is that theme of discovery and that theme of connection, being able to find some of those hidden gems in your family tree, being able to rely on the fact that your good information in your tree is going to stay the same. It really is such an incredible time to be a part of Family Search. And a lot of the best ideas that we have come through come from many of you. So thank you once again to all of our panelists. And thank you to everyone for your excellent questions as well. You'll have to come back next year and find out what we have up our sleeves for AI moving forward, because it's definitely a runaway train at this point, I would say. We can't stress enough how grateful we are for all of the patron input. As always, you can find the latest and greatest coming out of Family Search on familysearch.org/labs, and we've got at least 3 new experiences up today that you can go test out. And you can find us in the Family Search booth over in the expo hall for all of your questions that we didn't get to, any additional feedback, or if you just want to get an inside scoop of what's going on around here. So thank you, everyone. We're so grateful for your attendance here today.
This was an incredible discussion we've had today. I love being backstage. I downloaded the Together and I'm answering some questions. That's such a cool thing. Even someone like me can do it. Super easy. Thank you to Family Search team for sharing your expertise and giving us a glimpse into the future of global family history and technology. What's great is these innovations are making it easier than ever to discover, connect, and share our family stories. And the best part, we're just getting started. So let's take what we learned today and continue to explore, innovate, and discover together. I'll see you all back here at 11 a.m. for our first general session. Thank you, guys.